Okay, welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Monday the 26th, July 2021. We have Saturday night's main event in 26 days, so let's go to it. Okay, so Marty Bella versus Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter defeated Marty Bella with a curb stomp to make defense number 2 of the the NWA Women's Television title. Got a 31, and they had great chemistry, it says. Alexa Bliss versus Io Shirai. Io Shirai defeated Alexa Bliss. In which the promo, she says, there's something about Io Shirai that just doesn't sit right with me. She walks out here like she belongs in the NWA, like she's dedicated to the NWA. But let's be honest, Io, you've always got one foot out the door. I've seen your kind before. You show up, fly through the ropes, do a few flips, the crowd eats it up, and the second you get a call from somewhere else, from the competition, poof, you're gone. Let me guess, when the glitz and glim of NWA isn't shiny enough for you anymore, when things get hard, you'll go running to Japan or AEW, wherever the wind blows. But me, I didn't come here to leave for the competition. I came here to be the very best in the NWA. To be the icon that the NWA needs. Riot Act has a promo as well. Nick Aldis gets a promo. Rezar defeated Carly Colon for 29 and 4 minutes and 41 seconds. And then Kurt Angle defeated Jonathan Gresham with an ankle lock for 56. He's supposed to defend his title here, but Jonathan Gresham can't make the weight for the title. $16,000 in debt. 15 in Tohoku. Okay, Jeff Hardy comes out and he gets a promo for a 48. And then Alexa Bliss comes out and she's criticizing every woman that has thought about taking a deal from the competition. But Jamie Hayter defeated Harlow O'Hara and Marty Bella in an elimination match. Marty Bella was the first to be eliminated. Harlow O'Hara was the second. It got a 40, and Jamie Hayter makes defense number 3 of the NWA Women's Television title. JJ Garrett versus Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin defeated JJ Garrett, and this match gets a 52. Not bad. Braun Breaker defeated Rikishi by pinfall with a spear to make defense number 4 of the NWA Television title. But the main event gets a 54. And Robert Roode defeated Kurt Angle for a 48. That's not bad. $12,000 in debt though. 21 in Puerto Rico, 12 in the Maritimes, 14 in Ontario, 12 in Saskatchewan. Okay, so we have Conan cut a promo backstage. Chad Gable has a video package. Amy Dumas came in and she put over Dana Brooke for an 18, not bad. Jamie Hayter defeated Yoshiko to make defense number 4 of the NWA Women's Television title. And for some reason, this woman just utterly hates Kenzie Page. I haven't figured it out yet, but she keeps pulling ribs on Kenzie Page. She keeps trying to start fights. Riot Act versus the Rock and Roll Express. Riot Act make defense number 5 of the NWA World Tag Team titles. Okay, no insult to the original NWA fans here, but did y'all really think that I was about to let two people that are approaching 80 years old take on the NWA World Tag Team titles? In fact, I can't even believe that they've held them this recently. I can't, to be honest with all of you. I really cannot believe that they actually held the NWA World Tag Team titles as of lately. Ace Austin defeated Aaron Stevens for 52. And then the main event gets a nice 64, and Robert Roode defeated Chad Gable with a payoff. Looks like we may be getting a great 16 grand in the hole again. 35 in New England, 42 in Southwest. Okay, Eli Drake comes out and he says, let me talk to all of y'all real quick. Eric Bischoff hates me. I only say this because I know for a fact he does, because I've worked my ass off this entire time and yet I've not been booked in a world title match. I think it's because he doesn't see me as a world champion. When this crowd sees me as a world champion, this crowd sees me as the main event. This crowd sees me as the icon of the NWA. The one, the only Eli Drake. And then Jamie Hayter makes defense number 5 of the NWA Women's Television title. I'm liking this reign that she's on, actually. Samoa Joe defeated James Storm for a 55. And then Ace Austin defeated JJ Garrett for a 49, in which he cuts a promo and he says, I demand Eric Bischoff strip Penta of the title. He's held it for almost 2 months. Going on 2 months. And not defended it once. I think he's scared to show up in the NWA because he knows the greatest to do it in the NWA, will take it from him. Will take that title from his legacy. And I'll do it with a smile on my face. Marshall Von Erich defeated Robert Roode. So, looks like it'll be Marshall Von Erich versus Kurt Angle for the world title. Got a 50, and we increased our popularity in 24 regions. We did lose 14 grand tonight. We got 12 in Hokkaido. Not bad. Holy crap. Sami Zayn not only divorced his wife in this scenario, but is dating Mindy Rose of all people. Mindy Rose. I'm gonna say, I'm impressed. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Mindy Rose might be taller than Sami Zayn. Five. Barely. He's barely taller. But we do have Saturday night's main event tonight. Let's get into this. Okay, we start to show off with Peyton Price defeating Camille with a Hurricanrana for a 29. And then Harlow Hera defeated Denny Jordan by pinfall with a 19. Jamie Hayter makes defense number 6 of the NWA Women's Television title. Kurt Angle cuts a promo for a 56. Jeff Hardy cuts a promo. The Von Erichs cut a promo in which it shows Ross wishing Marshall luck. The Riot Act defeat Eli Drake and James Storm when they cheat with a chair for a 50. Chad Gable versus Samoa Joe. Chad Gable defeated Samoa Joe with a Grand Amplitude for a 58. Jordan Grace defeated Alexa Bliss for a 57 to make defense number 3 of the NWA World's Women title. And Peyton Price ran in and attacked Alexa Bliss. Ace Austin defeated Griff Garrison. This match is to see who will be the next person for in line to face for the NWA title that Penta is holding. I made a mistake and I said almost 2 months. It just passed a month. Kurt Angle defeated Marshall Von Erich. When Marshall Von Erich was disqualified when Jamie Hayter ran in and attacked Kurt Angle. So maybe there's beef with Kurt Angle and Ace Austin. I don't know, but we got a 57 here. 53 is not bad. Sorry. Ace Austin seemed pleased. Kurt Angle seemed pleased. And Jordan Grace was pleased. James Storm did get a bruised pectoral muscle. We made $46,000 profit. 37 in the Great Lakes, 44 in Mid-Atlantic, 39 in Mid-South Midwest, 36 in New England, 39 in Northwest, 46 in the Southeast, 39 in Tri-State, 22 in Puerto Rico, 20 in Hawaii. Not bad. 15 in Alberta, 15 in British Columbia, and that is all. Okay, that's it for tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. But the most important of all, though, share it with your dog.